What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Creative Culture, where we believe creatives like you and I can change the culture we live in today. And today, I'm introducing to y'all my new host. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Honestly, I would hit on her every day. Well, I kind of do because she is my wife. What's up, baby girl? Ashley, what's up, babe?
Hey.
You ready for this? You ready for this new adventure? I am so excited to have you on the podcast. Shout out to Malik. He's been telling me that you should have been on the podcast since the first one I had, and I didn't listen to him until now. But we had to go through some more stuff in order for us to be able to sit down now and I believe change the culture that we live in today through our marriage and through just life stuff that we've been through. And today, man, I am excited. It's been over 2 months, I think, since we've released the last episode with our brother JJ, and we back, baby. I just let y'all know we is back. But let's get right into today's topic. We're gonna talk about just new seasons in general. We've been going through a very big one. We're gonna try not to speak in the sense of having too much to say. We don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
We want to say just enough. But man, new season.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in our home.
I know.
So how does that feel to finally have our own roof over our head?
Well, I did want to clarify. I don't know if any of you guys are watching our story, but we have been married for in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. On the 24th of June, we will be celebrating 6 years of marriage. And we and we have not and we have not had our own place to live in as a couple.
Yeah.
Even just as a family, we've always been living with family members or just like family friends, and just recently, just more of just like your parents. Actually, for the past 5 years.
Yeah, it's been my parents' majority of the time.
It's been a very, very crazy season since we've even been together. Like just the different seasons that we've been through, but I'm excited that we finally have our own place. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm just excited for everything that has to come with it. Just having our own place and just being able to create content the way we like and just the aesthetics, I guess. And,
yeah.
It is kind of difficult living with in-laws. If you guys have ever lived with your in-laws or just like any family member, it's hard because that's not your space.
Even friends, it can be very difficult. And all that. So, man, baby, you didn't tell me I had something on me.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, but new seasons, man. I believe the new season that we're in is incredible. Wow. I mean,
how do you feel?
This is incredible. I was talking to Malik earlier on the phone, and I said, I texted to you because I didn't want to forget what I was going to say because I forgot it. It says, you don't belong where you're at. God places you where you belong. And to me, that really spoke to me because if I'm being honest, I have placed myself in places I know I don't belong, but I know that my gift belongs there. But maybe it wasn't me supposed to be there. Maybe it was, a similar gift, but it wasn't supposed to be me. And it's easy for you to kind of go to a place where you know you're needed because you want to use your gifts and talents. And it's not that you're trying to get applause from others. It's not that you're trying to get people to love you, like you.
Or to even notice you.
Yeah. It's not that. It's just you want to be used, right? And sometimes God has you in a season where he might not want you to use your gifts and to use your talents at that place. Maybe you're just supposed to be there to sit. Maybe you're supposed to be there to receive. But when I said that, God places you where you belong, I believe that right now is where we belong. It's crazy because if y'all, I don't want to say much. It's hard for me not to say what I really want to say. But let's just say the church that we're at, and I know some of the people from the church are watching. A shout out to y'all. We love our church. I'll just say our church name, Redemption Church in San Jose, originally from South Carolina, with Pastor Ron Carpenter and Hope Carpenter. An incredible church. We've been there for going on 3 months now. And we said it like when we knew we were moving back. This is the church that we're going to go to.
I know.
And it's funny because I said, I don't have to do anything there, babe. I don't have to help with social media. I for sure don't need to be on the drums. Like, I don't have to do nothing. And
Yeah.
God said, you thought you're not going to do nothing. We sat down for 30 days.
Yep.
We took a 30-day sabbatical, really.
Mhm.
And immediately God did something.
Yeah.
Maybe share a little bit about your experience, because it's all her fault that we're doing what we're doing. No, I'm just kidding. God just used you as a vessel.
Can I say how we even?
Yeah, say it.
Okay.
I don't think there's a bad
So-
problem to say. Yeah, say it.
So if you guys know Lizzie Morgan, she is or was, I'm not sure if she still is, but she was part of Maverick City.
She was part of the last tour with Kingdom. Is it Kingdom tour with Kurt Franklin and Mav City?
Yes.
She was a part of it.
Yeah. So if you're familiar,
She's the only white girl
that
that was on that stage from Maverick City. Just gonna. Actually, she might have been the only white girl on that stage. Lizzie,
That
if you're
is
watching,
true.
please don't take this the
I
wrong way.
think.
Listen,
know.
white girl with a black voice. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
But yeah. So she is a part of that church, our church, and she had posted on her story saying like, "Hey, we need a videographer for our conference, or is there any videographers that are in the San Jose area? Because we need them." And
No, she didn't even say that. She literally just put.
Yeah, she said
No, she put any
videographers in the San
San
Francisco
area. DM me, and you just put.
I
me.
just put me with emoji, and she DM'd me within like a minute or two, and we just got in contact, got in our information, and we oh, by the way, that was for the conference. Was it conference?
212 conference. 212 conference.
212 conference and / can I say?
Yeah, because they publicized it.
And this live recording that they're gonna be releasing soon.
The live recording for their first actual official album.
I'm
They released
excited.
the EP.
Yes.
They released the EP, which is incredible. The Loudest Color Red.
Yes.
It's an incredible EP.
Oh my gosh, I am so
has
excited.
changed our life.
I am so excited. Like, I've never been so excited for an album.
And it's probably because we were, not that we were a part of it, but we were just there. It's the words in every song.
It's just the music.
Man,
It was just
it's worship. The worship.
Oh, but anyways, so I said me, and she DM'd me. We got in contact, and we just within that week we were in.
Okay, so she had DM'd you. By that Monday, we were at church.
Yeah. No, that was Sunday. Wait, was that?
No, it was a.
That was like
Friday.
Saturday.
It was a Friday.
Was it Friday?
It was a Friday, and
Okay.
by that Monday, we were at church for that entire week, and our lives have never been the same. We haven't stopped serving since. It's crazy that the moment you try to sit down your gift, God says, "What are you doing?" I'm gonna be honest. I went to Redemption Church because I wanted to hide.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big church, according to what Pastor Ron has said in a few services ago. He says we sit 4,000 here, and there's about 3,500 on a weekly basis per service. There's 2 services, which right now I told you this. I believe that we're about to.
Explode.
We about to have like 5,000-6,000 people coming. We about to have the fire department trying to close
our
Sunday
church
services.
is going through some breakthrough. We had some break praises, some praise break, and
some
oh my
praise
god,
breaks was. But to be at a church that big,
yeah,
I said, cool. No one's gonna notice me. No one's gonna know what I do.
We don't know no one. No one knows us.
Andrew,
no one even knows
Andrew's
what we
the
do.
only one that I can say, in a sense, kind of knew me, right?
Mhm.
Because of Friday nights and when they were doing Friday nights, and
Or just,
that's
like,
kind of
through
how
Instagram,
we
yeah.
started to have great conversation. Which Andrew, you're an incredible guy. I hope to have you on so soon, man. Your story is crazy, but
Yeah.
to want to hide, I wanted to hide at this church.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
I didn't think I was gonna serve. I didn't want to serve, not because I don't feel like I'm good enough, but because I just didn't want to. For the last 9+ years of my life, I've served every Sunday. I've served during the week. Our previous church that we were part of, for almost 2-3 months, I was doing someone's job, a part of their job.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got to the point where I didn't get burnt out. Because now once that I get burnt out, I think I got tired of being used in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because now I don't even get a phone call from nobody in that church that we were part of.
Yeah. Same.
And I don't care if they get offended by me saying this, but it's the truth.
Well, it is the truth, and
Yeah,
I mean, what?
yeah. It's
Yeah,
different because th- we've been there now 3 months, and it's always like, y'all let us know when y'all want a Sunday off. You know, the people that's in, you know, that we go to, the first thing they say is, we appreciate you. We're so grateful for you.
yeah.
Not once,
Every Sunday.
and I'm gonna be honest, it's maybe because of the magnitude of how our church is. Maybe what's been happening at our church. I don't feel tired
No, like I'm
once.
literally so excited to go back. Yesterday, what's today? Monday.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yesterday,
yesterday was
yesterday, I
church.
was like, I'm already ready for next Sunday. Like, why did church have to end? Like, I'm so excited, and I feel like we haven't even been. It's been a while, at least for me, to be in a part of a church where it's like you don't want to leave, and it's like,
Yeah.
and not to be like speak rude or like you said, like,
No,
but
no, no. This
the
is not
past
to
few
bash
churches,
nobody.
no, and not even just like our previous church, but like even previous churches, like before that, like we were just like kind of like, man, ugh, the drive, ugh, oh man, like,
Yeah,
or just
yeah.
you get burnt out in a way,
It's not
or
even
just
burnt
no,
out.
but
You
you just
just
feel
get
like used. You feel like
no.
you're
You
being
just get
used,
tired of not being almost
appreciated.
appreciated. And Lecrae says this incredible thing. He says, if you live for their acceptance, you die from their rejection. And I wasn't looking to be accepted. As a matter of fact, you don't even need to accept me, because at the end of the day, God accepts who I am.
Yeah.
And sometimes you almost lose who you're serving. Sometimes you get so used to serving people that you forget you're serving God. And by
Mm-hmm.
serving God, you get to serve people.
Yeah.
And I almost said, I have to serve these people, forgetting that I'm not God.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I trying to be God? Yes, we're trying to be Christ-like. But man, at one point I was trying to push something that I had no business trying to push.
Yeah.
We're trying to get this look. But if your heart posture is not ready for the look, well, that's not going to happen. I look at this podcast and oof, I might get emotional, because creative culture, and Aaron and Joey are two brothers of mine. I love them to this day. They always will have a seat at creative culture, and I hope y'all watching this and y'all know that you are one phone call away and you sit down and we have conversation.
Yeah.
Aaron has been, I can say Aaron is the reason why I still do what I do. Because when the last podcast that I had went down, he made sure that I didn't fall. And man, it sucks that I don't have him next to me no more. But his new season in his life is incredible, and I'm so excited to take a back seat and to just watch.
Mm-hmm.
I love the big TV that I have in front of me to watch what he's doing with his wife and his future kid to come, and his kid that he has now. Man, I'm excited for them. I get chills talking about it. With Joey and him, Joey was there at my lowest, well, some of my lowest moments. He's been there some of my most vulnerable moments. He's been there some of my moments where I wish he wasn't there, but he corrected me in those moments. And to not have them, it sucks.
Yeah. I know.
But those are my dogs. Those are my brothers. I hope y'all know that creative culture didn't have a breakup. It's just called new seasons in life. And with a new season in life, sometimes you feel like separation has to happen. When my wife said something to me not so long ago, she said, in order for there to be elevation, there has to be separation. And sometimes in a new season, you just have to be separated, because God is elevating all of y'all
Mm-hmm.
to something different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm not saying that they're better than anybody. But what they're saying is new seasons grow. You know, there's new season, springtime will happen. What is springtime? Harvest time.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you start to plant things. It's when you start to see things grow. It's when you start to see the grass turn green.
Yeah.
That's what all of us are just going through.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it looks different,
Yeah.
but that's what creative culture is going through.
Mm-hmm.
And I want y'all to know that creative culture is far from dead. I just think it's just begun.
Yeah.
The new guests are going to be different. I got some people I'm excited to have. But in this new season, for you, especially for you being a person that It's not normally, you're not in front of a camera person. You're a behind the scenes camera person. For the last 6 months, you were the one behind creative culture.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. You
Yeah.
were behind the scenes. You were the one helping set up, tear down. You were the one making sure the audio was decent. You were making sure that the cameras looked decent. You know, you were behind the scenes, and then God told you, haha, time to get in the front. How do you feel about this new season in creative culture? And if you got to cry, girl, cry. I just teared up. I wasn't expecting to freaking do that. Y'all gonna see a lot of crying coming out of me in this new podcast, in this new in this new season on the pod. Cause woo, go ahead.
I'm excited. I feel like I'm finally able, or just have like the confidence to speak. I know you had mentioned in the beginning that, you know, Malik had said, "Oh, you need to be doing this with your wife," and like, oh, but I personally feel like I don't think that was my time. I'm a very, very quiet person. If you know me, I'm very to myself, and I don't say much when it comes to like experience or just my emotions or just anything.
Yeah.
Like I just talk to you.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't even talk.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do all the talking. As you can tell, that's what happens.
So with this new season, I want to say maybe for the last month, I want to say is when has it been a month? No, since when we were like, I think I'm gonna join creative culture.
Yeah, it's about a little bit over a month because I was gonna do it alone.
I know, and I was just like, no, you've helped me so much in my dreams with like photography and just, you know, helping me grow my business. And it's like, this is your business. This is what what your passion is. You helped me with mine, so I'm gonna be next to you to help you grow yours, because you helped me grow mine. And so it's like, you know, we're a team. We're a married couple, and that's what married couples do. You know, we lift each other up. We help each other grow our dreams and our goals in life. So it's like, if I have to feel uncomfortable in the beginning, which I still I feel a little uncomfortable and I'm a little nervous. So if I stumble on my words, that's why. But I'm here to help you. And I don't know how long this is. I don't know if I'm a permanent, you know.
I'll be honest. I don't think I'll be doing this with anybody else but you, because I don't know. I don't think that's what God has.
Yeah.
In this particular moment, I guess. Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if this is a forever thing for me, like as a co-host with you. But if it is, I'm with you. You know. Just want to let you know that I'm here with you. And if this is just a season for me and somebody else comes in, then I'm still here. I'm going to be behind the scenes, like you said. I'll still be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for this. I feel like I'm ready to speak and just say my opinions and, you know, just kind of like let it out, because
we got some stuff.
I know.
To talk about.
We have some stuff written on our phones, like on our notes, and like I'm excited.
Yeah, I think one of the most important things is that we do it together.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone knows what we've gone through, they should know that we probably shouldn't be standing here.
Yeah.
I've had to almost got allowed the 2 months of no podcast to be shot because I still had to do some digging into this soul of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Some reconciliation happened. I'm going to do a shout out that I didn't think I was going to do. And I might get yelled at for it. But shout out to Jose Cruz, man. Me and him, we had that reconciliation. Most of y'all, if y'all don't know, that me and him did Unfiltered podcast together. And unfortunately, it didn't end like it probably should have in both ends. And we had some reconciliation. And you want to talk about a weight being lifted off of me and why I feel even more free to talk? It's because we hashed that. Mm-hmm. And we moved on from it. Mm-hmm. And I had to go through almost a dry season. Not even a dry season, a dry moment for the last 2 months. Because God said, you need to dig this. In a desert, what is there in deserts? Just dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do some digging.
Yeah.
And God said, I'm going to take out what needs to be taken out in order for me to put in what needs to be put in. So when you go back into that town, you can be the true light that you need to be. And I believe that that's why I had to do that. I sent some messages to some people that you know that I sent. And it was almost ripping a Band-Aid off and letting God stitch.
Mm-hmm.
Cut off the ends of the stitches,
Mm-hmm.
and it's completely healed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what had to happen
Yeah.
for this new season of creative culture to happen. We had some really great, I think my favorite one was with JJ. Such a conversation of God of the second chances. And man, I've watched that probably like 3 or 4 more times afterwards because he said some stuff in there that I had to really re-listen to. And JJ is probably one of my best friends. I love JJ. He's like a big brother to me. Shout out to you, JJ. So in this new season, I couldn't bring in old season mentality.
Yeah.
I couldn't bring a losing mentality. I'm not saying I was a loser, but in a lot of ways, I had a lot of bitterness inside of me still. Still had not even bitterness. I just didn't have things that were completely healed.
Yeah.
I had wounds that I would put Band-Aids on. And now, man, the last 2 months, I believe God ripped some Band-Aids. I told you about a breakthrough I had last Sunday during church.
Mm-hmm.
God ripped some Band-Aids. And that boy did some surgery. And I needed that. So if this gets a little too Christian-y for you, I apologize. But this is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm not even going to apologize for who I am because that's what God created me to be. If you want a podcast that are Christians, but they don't talk about maybe the Bible and God a lot, there's some out there you can go watch. But creative culture, I believe the only way the culture changes is if God is in the culture.
Yeah.
So I can't sit here and talk to you about this and that if I don't have God in it, because God is at the center of me. And I need people to know that creative culture is here to change and shift the culture that God, I believe, is shifting. A few months ago, what happened? Colleges breakthrough revival was started.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but creatives are changing this culture. And you don't have to be a guy or a gal that has a camera to change a culture. You're creative by what God put in your heart. A preacher, a pastor, a writer, shoot, one of the best cooks, whatever it is, cleaner, whatever it is. You're a creative that's changing the culture. That's why I said that creatives like you and I can change the culture we live in today. God gave me a voice and I'm going to use it. God gave me hands to play and I'm going to play. God gave me hands and an eye to do camera work, so we going to do it. God gave you the ability to do phenomenal with pictures and you're going to do it. But I believe God gave you a voice and you're getting ready to start using it.
Yeah.
You know, so, man, I said a lot. And we still got a few more minutes left. What's your expectations for Creative Culture Season 2?
I don't know. Just
That's a big
people's
question.
lives, and just so people know that they're not alone, and like we experience life, but like, how do I explain this? Like, we understand certain situations that people go through because we've gone through them, and I want people to know like they're not alone. Like, because I know that during our season, I don't know about you, but like sometimes I would feel alone because nobody would like talk about, their situations. And it's like, I don't know.
We're just y'all extended cousin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your Puerto Rican cuz. That's
like,
your Mexican cuz.
But like, yeah, I just want people to know that they're not alone and we understand them.
Yeah.
And it always gets better through time and also just in God's timing. So
I would not have expected to come back to the Bay Area and be in the position that we're in.
I know. And I remember you saying like, I don't want to move back to the Bay. I don't want to. This is the third time we're moving back.
Yeah. But what did I say after that? I said in order for there to be birth, you have to go to 3 trimesters.
Yeah.
And this is our 3rd time back. God is birthing.
Yeah.
We are giving birth as we speak to what God has for us. And sometimes it takes us to go through these weird seasons in our life.
A lot of
And
painful.
we're going to get into some of these seasons. Even the seasons where I've hurt my wife, where I've said things that I shouldn't have said, where I have been a verbal killer instead of a verbal builder. You know, so we're going to talk about it. So we're going to have some conversations where you might need your tissue. Y'all might get some terrible comments. You know, some of y'all will be like, yep, you better leave him, girl. You know, no. But in all reality, thank you, baby, for believing in me. Thank you for believing in, you know, the calling that God has on my life. I wouldn't be here without you. You know that. You brought my first mic. You brought my camera, and I can't thank you enough. Creative Culture, yeah, was started with Aaron and I, and we got to have Joey on for a little while. But I believe that you're the one that named it, so there's a reason why you're in front of it now. I want you to walk in boldness, walk with what God has given you, because women, they need a voice. And they need to know that they're not alone. So I believe that's what God is doing through you. And there's a reason why Creative Culture now has a man and a woman doing it. And I can't wait for the guests that we're going to have. I already have confirmed one. Yeah. And I have confirmed two, actually. But I'm excited. So it's going to wrap it up here. You got anything else to say?
No.
We're going to end it with a quick prayer, y'all. Thank you, Lord, for giving us the time to have a conversation, God, in front of a camera, God. We thank you that whoever's watching this, hopefully their lives are being changed, transformed, renewed, Lord. We thank you so much for what you're doing in Creative Culture. We thank you for what you're doing in their lives. Touch them, bless them. You know, we pray. Amen. This is Creative Culture, where we believe creatives like you and I could change the culture we live in today. We'll see y'all later.